The shutdown and what is happening, how this is going to affect Americans, and how are we going to get out of this. Joining us now by phone, U.S. Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri. He serves on several Senate committees, including the Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pension. He joins us by phone. Senator Hawley, welcome back to Washington Watch. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I know the Senate is out, the House is out today, Yom Kippur, but the Senate returns tomorrow. Now, 2 Democrat senators and an independent voted for the House CR yesterday. That's up from 1 Democrat on Tuesday's vote. But another 5 are needed to get the 60 votes that are needed. What's going to happen?
I don't know the answer to that, Tony, and I hope that the Democrats will end this because it's just absurd. I mean, what they're doing is just absurd and harmful to real people, as you were just reporting. When I think about the military servicemen and women who won't get paid here in a few weeks if this continues that long, I don't understand what the Democrats are doing other than the fact that they don't like the president. You know, they hate President Trump. They hate the fact that he won the election. They don't want to work with him. But elections have consequences, Tony, and he's the duly elected president. And this childish fit that they're throwing and basically, refusing to go to work, shutting down the government so nobody's working, taxpayers are still paying their taxes, people are still needing the services they pay for. So I just think it's ridiculous. It needs to end as quickly as possible.
I mean, is this playing to the benefit of their base, showing their base that they're willing to take on Donald Trump and shut down the government?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, think about that. I mean, just think about the moral equation there. We will shut down the government, deny pay to our military men and women. I mean, they say they want to increase health care access. Good luck with that. Pretty soon, members of the military won't be able to buy groceries, let alone be able to go see a doctor. The Veterans Affairs, I mean, listen, all VA hospitals soon are going to have limited services if this goes on because of what the Democrats are doing. And yet their calculation is, well, maybe we'll score some political points off of this. I mean, are you kidding me? It's outrageous. It needs to end immediately.
What's your sense? Is this carry over into next week? Is this a week-long shutdown? Is it 2 weeks? How long do you think before the Democrats will realize they've got to end this?
I just don't have any idea because I think it really depends on how long these far-left groups that are pushing them, pressing them, prodding them into this self-destructive behavior, how long they keep at it. I mean, really what's happening is these Democrat leaders, these elected officials, are getting pushed off of the cliff by their own radical base who's threatening to run ads against them and all the rest. And they need to have some guts and stand up and say, no, this is wrong. This is the wrong thing for the country. This is the wrong thing to do for the American people, and we're not going to go along with it. But right now, Tony, they're in for it, hook, line, and sinker. And, they've got it's their decision. I mean, there's no negotiation to be had here because there's nothing to negotiate over. We're talking about reopening the government.
Right. They want more money for health care, for illegals, for abortion funding. And, hopefully the Republicans are not going to give it to them. I've talked to the House Speaker. The House is not moving on this, and I hope the Senate is not going to move either. So they're at the end of the day, whenever they come to their senses, they're not going to gain anything by this shutdown.
No, it's just going to hurt people. And I tell you, the other thing they want is they want to restore all of that funding for transgender operas in Peru and transgender comic books in Colombia and condoms in Gaza. I mean, I'm not making this stuff up. Everything that the Trump administration froze, they want to put back into place. It's absurd.
We just have a few minutes left, Senator. I want to switch topics to another issue. Came up today. In fact, you posted on it on X. That was the first I saw. Then I dug into it. The FDA quietly, right before, at the 11th hour before the government shut down, the FDA quietly approved a new generic version of the abortion drug mifepristone. Now, this drug, being a generic, is actually going to drop the price and only going to fuel more pro-life states being invaded by states like New York and California with these abortion pills coming across the state lines through the mail.
Yeah, I don't understand at all what the FDA is doing here, Tony, at all. This application for this new drug has been pending for 4 years. Joe Biden's FDA didn't approve it. The FDA is supposed to be doing a safety study of the chemical abortion drug, and rather than that, they just approved a new one. I mean, I'm incredibly disheartened by this. I can't imagine what the rationale is. The FDA needs to reverse course immediately and put back into place all of the safety guardrails that were in place when President Trump was in office before. Those were terrific guardrails. The FDA needs to get with the program. I can only assume that these are bureaucrats completely run amok here, but whatever the explanation is, it needs to be reversed. This is really outrageous.
I mean, again, the timing of this, right before government shut down, when all this stuff stops, they get this across the line. As you said, it's been in the process for 4 years. They approve it at the 11th hour before a government shutdown, and it's in the midst of what's supposed to be a study looking at the harms of this pill, of this drug, to women. It doesn't add up. It really doesn't.
We've seen 2 major independent studies just in the last few months that show that 1 in 10 women who take the chemical abortion drug develop major serious health risks, like trips to the emergency room, hemorrhaging, really serious stuff. That's why the FDA promised me, promised other senators, promised the public they would do a top-to-bottom review of this drug. But to now not do that, but instead say, oh, actually, you know what, let's go ahead and prove another abortion drug, put it out on the market, is inexplicable to me.
Have you reached out to the FDA?
Well, I have, and believe me, they know what my position is on this. I've communicated with them about this review multiple times. All I've seen is their official statement, which just says, well, basically we had to approve it. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand why now, and I don't understand why this review is not the top priority. People are literally dying of this. Right. Women, not to say nothing of the children, the babies who are killed by it. I just am completely baffled by this.
Well, I appreciate you, Senator, continuing to speak out on the life issue. I think it is one of those fundamental issues that we absolutely have to get right, and there's policies from the Biden administration left over that need to be changed. Senator Josh Hawley, always great to talk with you. Thanks so much for joining us.